Hello everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Slay the Spire. It's been like literally 9 days since the last time I played. I've been playing other stuff and I have a huge Slay the Spire backlog, which consists of 100% losses. I'm hoping that the time away, and there's no reason I think necessarily to believe this, but I'm hoping that the time away is one of those absence makes the heart grow fonder sort of situations. Where, having been away from the game for a while, sometimes I honestly think that's what you need, is the opportunity to step away and just have bad habits that have become second nature, have those be taken care of, you know? Hopefully. Dude, sure, I'll remove all curses while simultaneously getting to keep all my money. 3 additional orb slots is interesting. Never being able to become weak is pretty darn good. I really would have loved to have been able to get defrag as well, but I can't get anything else. We got 32 gold. But still, I think that's a pretty solid get. I will not remove a card from my deck. I will lose 32 gold because we have elites and no imminent rest opportunities coming up here. In spite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. But beyond that, I do think we actually run a pretty substantial risk of just straight up dying here. Realistically, the only way I'm going to kill this guy, because we're dead in 2 turns anyway, the only way I'm going to kill him is maximizing damage output there. We got to do 20 damage this turn. Not going to happen. That's, I wouldn't say bad luck, but it's 820, dude. 820, it messes with you. It gets in your head. How'd you lose so early on that? Well, because it's friggin' hard. That's the long and the short of it. Dude, legit, I don't think we're going to be able to get a free elite fight, but I'd still rather give it a try because I see one avenue. And again, you do still get advantages out of it, even if you don't get the elite fight, but the free elite fight, I should say. And max HP is not worth 0, but being able to at least put a couple of new things into the deck here has me interested. So yes, I will take a curse that will not exist long enough for us to have to worry about anything, and then I will take defrag, and I will take AoE, and this is not combat. Not combat. Let's go. Okay. Upgraded defrag is pretty good. I think that's where I'm going to go here, and we are going to get a free elite fight. Thank God. Well, not really thank God, but good thing we got AoE. Ancient T set is fine, and genetic algorithm also good, but self-repair a little bit more mission critical in my opinion. I will definitely endeavor to fight one more elite. I think the real dream scenario here is we get defrag out there. Beauty. And honestly, at this point, we just have to go. So, we don't have Frost Focus. We have Focused. Focused? We have Focus. But obviously, no Frost. You know, why not? We could use some Frost-related cards. I really think that, you know, combined with defrag, gives us a pretty substantial amount of value. So let's see, this is 10, you'll be at 30, which is actually 20, so we gotta do 20 damage in the next 2 turns. I think I take 20 on this turn. We gotcha. Probably didn't have to take 20, we could have taken 15 instead. Pantograph, very, very valuable. Like, extremely valuable. I'm gonna call no on Sunder here, but it's not lights out. You know, there's a certain temptation. I am gonna rest rather than upgrade, just so we can hopefully get another decent elite fight. This is obviously not who we want to fight, given the opportunity. You know what? We don't have many attacks sitting back there. I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that we have the... and obviously we should have done it before we played Sweeping Beam. Pretty good reminder to slow your roll in those sorts of situations. It is what it is. So we've weakened him. It's great news. He's at 20 HP. If I play this and this, he dies before he can hit us again. That's a dream come true. It's not even close. You take Electro for sure. Both strikes get upgraded. Okay, 223 gold. I will take another defrag, and I'm just going to augment it by picking up some frost as well. That was... Oh, I hit my knee. That was an interesting shop. Depending on the way you choose to play that shop, a lot of different builds become available, I think. And I don't want to say we're at that fat of a deck so far, but we're kind of at a fat deck. This seems like a good opportunity for an energy potion for me. You're already dead. You're doing 13 damage. This wouldn't have killed you. All we need to do is, well, the thing is we don't really even need to play a self-repair, but I would rather be at full HP if we're gonna, you know, run the risk regardless. We can't not kill him. Again, it doesn't make much of a difference. I just hate being at this level against the Hexaghost, and I think that's a very fair assessment, but we're gonna smith, and sure, a second defrag seems very, very sensible, but I actually think for this particular fight, go for the eyes is a little bit more interesting, a little bit more mission critical. Terrible first turn. Absolutely god-awful. None of our enablers showed up. And we're gonna take 30 damage. Pretty bad. Alright, we got 9 block. That's the good stuff. The good news is, you know, if we take no damage, which is perhaps unrealistic, if we take little damage, we can definitely rely on, you know, just attacking. We can survive one more attack on top of that. 4 plus 2, okay. One more big attack is what I mean. So really all we gotta do is keep, you know, keep those orbs flowing through. I think we'll be very happy about the way things work out as a result. Screwed that one up something fierce. But we're actually way ahead of the curve in terms of, like, damage dealt to him versus where I thought we would be. So I'm not actually that worried right now. I guess we were going to heal to full anyway because of... hold on, 10... Oh, we're totally set. We were going to heal to full anyway because of Pantograph, so I was sweating something that didn't need to be sweated. Okay, he's doing 24. We'll take 1 damage. We're gonna win. We're gonna make it to the next floor. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But we have the enablers that you would need on a Frost Focus build to get things going. And I do think Bias is a part of that as well, even over Echo Form, though it bothers me. All 3 of these are viable. Let's take a second to think. I honestly think at the end of the day we go energy first. We have the enablers we need. We would like to be able to get a defrag. Not a defrag, sorry. I forgot the name of the card. The one that gives you focus. Consume, that's it. It gives you focus at the cost of an orb slot. But if I'm being sincere right now, and I really am, I see no need to be afraid of this run right now. Like, I genuinely think... I mean, we have healing in the form of self-repair. We got an energy relics. Are you doing 14? 8, 13... that's not 13, it's 11. This only gives us 2 extra block, but it gives it to us permanently. We have some frost, we have some focus, we have electrodynamics for missions or situations in which crowd control is substantially more relevant. And we have self-repair to heal us in between fights, so I feel like pretty okay. Fortunately, we're taking 6 damage right here. It's not that bad. I mean, this guy, hard countering might be a bit of a stretch, but he does do well against us, I think, because he's not a weak foe. or like a fight with several weak enemies like this one is right here. Like this is where I would prefer, if possible, not to take 18 damage on the first turn. But also, let's see, this is 9 damage. You'd obviously start here, and then they're each going to take 20, and then nobody's going to die. But for the cost of 1 potion, I can kill one of... Oh, wait, I'm totally wrong. My math was horrible. No sweeping beam necessary. Okay. Dangerous, for sure. Not a fight I'm a big fan of. Let's see what we got as far as skills go. Pretty good one, honestly. No damage turn 1. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at it, and you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. I'm assuming. That's fine. Which is, you know, if this all goes fine, and it's looking okay right now, who's to say? 26 plus 2. I gotta run the numbers. Well, no, I don't. I have to guarantee that you die. This is the only way to do that. You're not dead. I mean, I knew you weren't necessarily guaranteed to die. I still think this is our best option here. We just want self-repair. Oh, never mind, I killed you. Alright, we're going to engage in cowardice. Disregard what I was going to say earlier. Gremlin. Hello. Zap. Shame. Meteor Strike. Capacitor. I would take Capacitor. I don't think I'm going to take Meteor Strike. I would take Go for the Eyes. I think another one of those is fine. I don't think we want another Zap. That's okay. Very important one. To me, this screams Capacitor and Auto Shields. We need block to protect us. We're going to rest here for certain. And Capacitor just makes our focus that much better. This is definitely not the guy you want to fight. But I love that on turn 1 we've got a lot of energy. And we invested in blocking instead of hitting, because we really need to stop him. Every time he hits us, he's adding wounds to our deck. And unfortunately in this situation we had no opportunity to stop that from happening. But it is what it is. Definitely need Frost out there. Probably you just need Lightning out there. And the real problem, yet again, is the wound. We can't stop that from happening. We might as well invest in doing as much damage as possible. Certainly hit him with that. This time, the more of these that you can get out there, the happier you're going to be, I think. We're only getting hit by 2 of these, but we're shuffling around. The wounds are coming back now. This is a real issue. 42 damage is a nightmare. We have no choice but to play our cards. We will live, and he will die. We'll get a heal out of it too, but this was not my ideal scenario. Gremlin Horn is super not worth it. Just living at this point it'll be a problem. But you never know. You know, I have confidence in the way that this deck is constructed. I really do. 21. You're not dead yet. You're dead. So I'm not going to play anything else and get us in trouble. Thanks for the energy. We can't live. We have to kill him. Which I don't think is literally possible. Even our defend wouldn't have saved us. That's fine. We did get some good stuff there. I think if we run into other elites, we leave that situation much better. But hey, it's 8:20. My name is not Rhapsody. Happens from time to time. Choose card. I'll still take defrag first. I like question marks leading into elite. I'm not too despondent over that first, over that loss there. I did think, for sure, that we had, I mean, defrag is not worth playing early. Let's just call it like we see it, but... I did think that we had a pretty good shell, but it fell apart a little bit. Now we got him. So, a leap early. I do like claw. I actually like rip and tear early as well. I think we could have gone with any of those. Leap does not help us kill enemies faster, which is normally fairly big part of the equation, especially early. We're going to take 2. There's nothing we can do about it. Then it's really, would you rather do 4 per turn or 6 once? And I think that in this case, it didn't change our optics at all. Glacier's a pretty easy and obvious get. Let's not hit the shop early, right? I don't really see the point. About to take 9 more damage. This doesn't put us in a great position in advance of the elite fight. Probably should have hit you there. I gotta recognize that just because strike is bad, that doesn't make it the wrong play early. Because it does give you damage. Probably more than defrag, although defrag also gives us block. Alright, I'm loving leap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, leap. I would take another one, probably. How many shames are out here? Oh my word. He's done it. So we've ruined our deck. I don't even know what to say. Because I don't know what we can do about it. Okay. Like, I didn't realize that there could be more than one of the same card, I guess. Seems to have left me in a not so nice situation. Oh well. That's 6. That's 15. Smack him. We got this guy. He's no problem. The real problem is the elite fight. What do we want from the elite? I think we have the best chance against obelisks. Alright. We're going to take a little damage. It's the cost of doing business. Glacier is a big part of this one. Should we be lucky enough to get it. I'm not going to pop the explosive potion until I know for a fact that it gets a kill. Man, aggregate is just like horrendous. This will save us, sure. Saves us a days, I should say. Or several dazes, really. Frailty is not that bad since we have Frost, but it's not what we want to see. This actually went way, way, way better than I would have thought plausible. All we really need is a dual cast. We'll do a lot of good work here. Sure. Hey, we got to the point where aggregate paid for itself. I really don't know what we do with aggregate. That's not a principal problem, but it's a filler card right now that could benefit us, but probably won't. We got way too much block, by the way. That's another. It's another thing on my list of, and the list is large and growing larger by the day, but it's a list of the problems that we got. So ideally, we'd have this guy like 37 HP, and then pop him with the world's greatest dual cast that you've ever seen in your entire life. Getting a lot of slimes in the deck. I can do 12 damage to you. You'll be at 38. You'll take another 8. You'll have 2 enemies at 30. Yuck. Okay, well, I'm still going to do it. 16 damage. Taking 7. I think we zap. Yeah, like this. What do you think? You think we can rely on No, just do it like this. Yeah, we would have been very sad about the way that worked out, assuming that we didn't butterfly affect the whole situation. Hey, look, it paid for itself. You genius. Thank God we at least tagged him once. Terrible fight. At the end of the day, we have to rest, and we were going to have to rest no matter what. maybe picking the cards a little bit too fast. Half of the battle is morale at this point. And recognizing... Who's our boss? Hexa? No, Guardian. Still not that bad. Yeah, let's go for a Glacier. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a defrag, because we have too much block in the deck, so I think something that helps us get a little block, but also a lot of actual value will be... or a lot of offensive value will be a little bit better. This guy's obviously a nightmare. I don't know what else to say except that it's going to be real touchy no matter what, more or less. We're living through his second turn, which is a really important deal, I think. So we're drawing Shame next turn. Oh, fantastic. I don't think we can afford to play auto shields right now, though it pains me a great deal. We're still living. This time I think we can afford to play a Glacier. We do have to kill him next turn. It's non-negotiable. He has to go. And he will not. Which means we will be killed, and we'll start one more anew here. That, as soon as we had the matching cards game, it was all gone, dude. Like, we were lost there. Let's hydrate, try again. One of these days, we're gonna get there. Just take it a little slower. You're unlikely, but possible to get an elite fight. If it's even possible, that's enough for me. So let's be very cognizant of what we add. Adding a charge battery, you can do a lot worse. I'm actually going to take the genetic algorithm. I think it's early enough, and we have a lot of fights potentially where we can just toss it in that I don't mind. Dude, Pain is great, but also, like, super dangerous. So give me that free zap. We haven't gotten ahead of the zap economy for a while here. Super nice. Able to play Genetic Algorithm. Get it buffed up with no consequence. I'll take a leap, but I don't think we need it. This being combat is annoying, but also, it is what it is, right? Take a hologram, too. All right. So we're lucky we're able to upgrade. Let's get this hologram ticking so it's able to bring back Zap at 0 cost. And this is not a fight that I would describe as ideal. It's not terrible either, you know? It just is what it is. It's also a great candidate for using your block potion. Especially on a turn like this, where we didn't need to do it at all, but at least... we didn't take any damage. Come on, offense, offense. That's fine. This does not change the timbre of the turn, but I did click on the wrong card, which is just the ultimate embarrassment. Okay, how about this and a holo... I think I'd just rather Leap Strike, but... I actually, like, the last deck, I was not shy about the fact that I thought it was kind of garbage, especially after we got... I wouldn't say screwed, but we rolled low twice in a row on the concentration game. This one, on the other hand, I actually feel pretty good about early. I like the genetic algorithm. It'll get us out of a jam. Not yet, but soon. We've been able to play it very, very regularly. Wow. That's just... I don't want to say bad luck, but you want at least one of those coin flips to get you. Alright, he's not dead. He needs to get hit once. And Hologram has done us a good service there. Vira is not what I want. I don't think you have the luxury to say no to Consume when it shows up. But we may not play it on this fight specifically. By the way, this fight is horrible. You really need to roll a little higher on that one. Thank God we got the right roll there. I think I'm attacking the enemies in the proper order. unfortunately. This is just how she goes sometimes. I just absolutely hate this fight. We have 6 HP left. What can I say? I'm a math genius. Let's guarantee our survival first. So in theory, we should be guaranteed to win. In practice, we are guaranteed to win. Just hold it together. This one is good, is what bothers me. And I'm taking a claw, believe it or not. I know it only tends to work specially focused builds. We have no choice but to go through with this. Perhaps this is one of those specially focused builds. I'm on radio silence right now, just trying to make sure we're gonna stay alive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We have to kill him. But we can also... Oh, you should have played Genetic. I didn't realize because of Vyra we were 1 strength up. And toss me a go for the eyes as well. Okay, you have to rest. And then you still got to live through these, which is not... it's far from guaranteed, my man. Doesn't really matter. Really just endeavoring to take 0 damage. Who's our boss? Guardian is not easy. Necessarily, at least. Certainly you're playing this. 13. Okay, we are... I mean, we're taking damage. No getting around that. Can we beat Guardian on this deck? I mean, we gotta save. Without a doubt, I think we gotta save Liquid Thorns. We don't need 2 consumes. That's crazy talk. We gotta save Liquid Thorns. We gotta be able to block, which is probably like the most obvious statement I've ever made. Our damage is also not that good, which poses a pretty existential threat in and of itself. I mean, Consume is not popping off. We need a lot more to get there. I'm going to take Buffer. You know why I took it at the end of the day? It's rare. That's the big get there. I will take another Claw, and we're getting into, like, maybe we shouldn't do this territory. We're really just working on refactoring our deck. In this situation, I'm not spending on self-repair, because it doesn't help us immediately on this fight, and I think that's something that's got to be on the list. This is the perfect use case for this. So we actually got like a functional buffer. Beauty. Okay. So really we're trying to get to the point where the claws are doing good work. And I think we've gotten there. At this point, genetic algorithm has already become as good as an upgraded leap, except it exhausts. But can't really be mad at the card for that. And we're hanging in pretty tough, I would say. I think we can afford to not play the strike. We really, I think minimizing damage taken is how we win this fight, rather than maximizing, you know, damage out. Now, you know, you can run the bell curve yourself on Consume. Suffice to say, I'm confident and cognizant of the fact that 2 orbs that do 10 is better than 3 orbs that do 9. That's where I think we want to be. So, do me a favor. Grab Leap. 14. Weaken him. He's doing 12. 1 defend. Fair enough. We got there. The weakness doesn't really help us out on turns following that, but, you know, so what? I think we got him right where we want him. Did have to use our potions, and, you know, more than you would expect, maybe. I understand the problems with a claw-focused deck. I've tried to run them myself. Our safety is not guaranteed. I think machine learning is really, you know, where we want to be, and sadly, Sozu. Well, it's not sad. It might be the best relic in the game. I don't know. That's what Austin said. That was a long time ago, but I think it's good nonetheless. That's non-negotiable. So, how do I like my second floor odds? Not that much, but I'm trying not to be too bent out of shape about it. Now we would really like the self-repair, but, you know, what are you going to do? No point in playing the buffer, or sorry, no point in playing the leap because we had the buffer. It's all okay. It's good enough as far as I'm concerned. We couldn't put anything back in our hand. That was not a wise move necessarily, but we're chunking them up very, very, very slowly. 21. Not great. What do we want to see? Capacitor is still a big one for sure. Self-repair would definitely still be nice. 23. So we're taking 3 damage. We got him, but we took a lot of heat in the process. And it's not over yet, I guess. In fact, we're still taking 1 damage on that turn. That hurts. Not great. Yeah. I think now that we have consume, and, you know, I understand how consume is supposed to work, to some extent at the very least. What do we have to do to work, you know, with us on this one? We need Frost. Frost plus Consume, you can have these like 60 block turns where you don't even do anything. We're gonna take 9 damage. We might as well not add this as a void back into our draw pile. It definitely sucks. I'm willing to do it. For the extra 2 damage, I'm willing to do it. We're probably drawing... Oh, dude, I really thought we were drawing Dazes, like, exclusively. Right now, we're slowly dying on this run. I hope it doesn't look better than that, because I really think that's where we're at. We're trying valiantly to build a 0-cost deck out of it. I have my doubts we're even going to live through this fight right here. But we'll see. All it takes at the end of the day is 1 relic showing up at like exactly the right time. And it has to be the right relic, obviously, but it's not rocket science, you know? This blocks 8 damage, so it's technically better. I think we're dead. Yeah, all these were pretty bad. I apologize. We've been on a bad slump lately, but that's 820, dude. We'll be back with another attempt as the Ironclad next time. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. If you click the like button, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!